So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found. I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night without fail.
This is a place of prayer.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night without fail. Perhaps you could wait for her to leave and slip into the basement sick room then.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. How might we enter the basement sick room?
Splendid.
We must rest, though the... I return safe and sound. Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins. Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Time to be heading.
Medicine! 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 Now! Now! Now!
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone? Oh.
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
Right you are.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like records of treatment. Jahan and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long ago, fit as a pair of fiddles. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I am to ask more of you, perhaps you would speak to them in my stead? You're back. Pray, tell me what? You found a medicine used only in the basement sick room. I don't like the sound of that. Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this as well? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw afore coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. He's staying in the rest town. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must know.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in Rest Town.
Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright? I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much. 'Twas under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion. Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further contact with that household. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done, if the gracious hand is to continue to function. Sir Arisen, I trust that you pray see to it that naught akin to the recent debacle.
Need someone to talk to?
Very well. I shall return.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but Vernworth is where our journey truly began. Every step we have taken since is a treasured memory, even the missteps. We shall carry this city in our hearts, wherever we tread.
I stand.
When I need a minute to think.
I can't go on.
Someone talked about this? I'd get just about anywhere.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
I will find when I know how to spend it. Tad rowdy.
For a fight, I won't say no.
I think it's look as long as that's not today.
Thomas seen better days.
About time I taught that dullard a lesson. Can't remember the last time I got the jingle.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I'm too
Such a careless fool. If you've naught to say,
I'll hold on to...
Well met! This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met...
Oh, well met.
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her earnest care saw me back to full health. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the sick. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm sure I was moaning too.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, aye? It works. Mind, you've got to avoid the guard's line of sight. But 'tis easy enough. I should know. I've done it.
I don't like it here. I want to go home. I suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master, Sebastian. Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister. Afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance, Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas, 'twould seem it was not to be. In the end, my good intentions served only to rob me of my station. I suppose 'twas no less than my due for meddling in the affairs of the nobility.
Sir Arisen, pray see to it that naught...
I haven't got any leaves.
Always another errand to see to. I just know it. But no one's
The rules at your neck. Our soldiers need better training.
Welcome.
I've tried them turncoats.
Now here's a surprise. Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Understood. I shall watch over this till the hour of its use.
Mountains certainly come in all manner of shapes.
Are there any settlements out that way?
Maybe the vim to tie my boots.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? First impressions count for much. If you like, I can hope to see you again. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Always another errand to see to.
There's much needs doing.
Stop and have a look at wares of every ilk.
What was it I had to do? I think I've earned rest.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed?
Always a pleasure. Look as long as you please.
I'm always doing bad stuff and things.
Apologies.
Whatever am I to do?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You are in need of healing. Allow me.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What would you of me? My time isn't yours to waste.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Oh, don't need this right now.
I'm in fine fettle today.
I've a pressing...
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
What do ye want? What do ye want?
What?
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Determine what manner of substance 'tis? Interesting. Well, you certainly piqued my curiosity. Whatever your reasons, I'll take a look. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in... oh, I don't know. Later.
Can't help but see a turncoat.
It's been a hard day.
You best make yourself skip.
What brings you here?
I'd wager there's aught to be found here. We ought to take a closer look. That reminds me. Ours is a party of women, by and large. And yet no two of us are the same.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and... see the truth for yourself. Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see.
Look, first, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. That paunce.
What would you of me?
Greetings, sir. We see a great many customers given our location, so... Many thanks.
Can't say I've any tidings to...
Well, hello there. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly... near the border. Where quarrels occur. Every other day. Do you come again?
No easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Ah, there you are. You've come at... I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing. Worse still, I say patient.
Pray, follow me. I know. The way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
True enough.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know, and I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you?
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
I know precisely when a curative is needed.
What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Pray let me go. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermund, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you let me go? I swear I'll ne'er do aught like this again. I suppose 'twas too much to hope for. 'Tis all over for me now.
Many thanks. We'll take it from here, sir. Worry not, he'll receive his due soon enough. Till then, he'll be made comfortable in the dungeons.
Beg pardon, sir.
Right, help us some decent sleep.
Silence cultivates wit.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Won't someone do aught about this? Won't someone do aught about this?
There's comfort in unstable life.
A welcome respite from all that
I'm not accustomed to speak.
What was it I had planned for tomorrow?
We shall await you here, Master.
I'll take any chance not to think on my trouble. Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
Now here's a surprise.
I cannot afford it. In the years since the yet just as her grace was preparing to now.
I've more time than I know how to spend. Quite the predicament.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice.
Not much going on hereabouts.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Mine is a life devoted to humble prayer. I shall gladly aid you.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially... At any rate, they may know aught of...
All I need my help.
Yeah? What is it?
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
It's so dull when there's nothing doing.
They're all watching me. I swear.
How long this job's supposed to last? Abilities here. Ah, that's right. I must fetch this. Mayhap I want to be getting home.
Aye, that Lady Eleanor is a good...
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
Aye, that Lady Eleanor...
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen. Oh, and just be sure you play your part well. Well, a fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll...
I'm frightfully busy.
Elena. Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there. And once, I saw her, the Abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel about him. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
You're always...
This place always puts me at ease.
I'm always willing to lend a help.
You looking to join?
Say, I've noticed you walking around. If I were you, I'd pay a visit to places full of I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
Leave off.
Got any tales to...
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
'Tis not an item to be squandered.
Shall we get some rest then? It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
A new day, a new perspective.
You looking to join? Don't bother.
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
Stay away from me.
Just leave me to my misery.
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
You're wasting your time.
I fear I've much to attend to.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phases. What could his aim be, I wonder?
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Quite like it.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. But ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
Something good will come of today. What do you think? Does this suit me? Is there aught I can help you with, sir? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition... He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. Not even family. Even we're not allowed to go see him. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him personally. She'll nurse him back to full health, I'm sure of it.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
I need it.
Oh, someone help me.
Then I shall remain by your side.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Tell is, Vermund was once a bee-strewn kingdom. Truly?
Indeed. though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactic to get to the bottom of what is happening at the great... Good evening, Arisen. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to get to the bottom of what is happening at the
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. I fear I've much to attend to. A moment's prayer can do a world of good. Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the man.
I fear I've much to attend to.
Is there aught I can help? Oh, if he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though.
I fear I've much to attend to.
Not much going on hereabouts.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now,
'tis good to see you are well.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Got to make hay while the sun shines. Got something for me?
Entering all days, tiring. I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
Always good for a laugh. Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
They say the Sovereign's up in the palace, recovering from his battle wounds. Seems driving away the dragon took quite a toll on our liege.
You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Ox cart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid Your Majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Welcome to the Stard. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you?
You have my fullest confidence. The permit is intended for a... Is there aught else you would speak of? Your Majesty, do not forget that we work to...
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
What's got you?
We shall remain here.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Aren't expected to fare so well every day. I've not trained for this. I didn't sleep a wink last night. Well, that's not my duty. This battle is not yet done!
I'm not going to take that from you.
This doesn't sit well with me.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
I suppose that's enough for me. Perfect spot.
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though.
What are you doing?
Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
door to miss.
My comfort sure, but not happy.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Been on my feet all day.
I'd sooner stay out and back. Would that all my days were such.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Are you the gentle sort?
Delightful breeze.
Welcome, sir.
We shall await you here, Master.
Soothe the spirit, this.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
A place to soothe the spirit. Last night's patron was
I shan't agree to this.
This is an outrage!
Been a while since I heard a good story.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I've a notion that you... Sensational. You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for them, yet there is something different. I lived a simpler life once, but one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter. Here I am. 'Tis no simple. Here I. Tis no sim. Here I.
What do you take me for?
Ask me again. I'll claw out his eyes.
I'll have nightmares.
gatherings and politics are
The perfect spot to sit and think a while.
Wait for the new equipment to come. My days were so tranquil. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as red.
Why, they're all in.
This is too much for me.
No, that's not happening.
Just be sure you mind your manners.
Care to join me on a night's flight?
Oh, well met, sir.
Could use a bit of spice.
I didn't sleep a wink last night.
There's comfort in that.
Everyone busy with their own affairs. Everyone busy with their own
Let me get that.
Days like this make me
I'm in no rush.
I'd head to market, methinks.
Townspeople.
I best earn my keep. All's well, I trust.
A good sleep. Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins. Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Get the value of a moment's contemplation.
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
I can go.
'Tis good you lessen the load you carry. A lighter step can make all the difference in battle.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Who are you? Come no...
Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Who are you? Come...
I'm in fine health. Pray, do not impede me, sir.
Then I shall remain by your side. By your leave, Arisen. You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Water goes awry.
Someone comes to me. I'm looking for my wares.
What you need of me?
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Always a pleasure.
Caught you. You'll be all right now.
If 'twere up to me, I'd never leave.
I ought to turn in for the night. I've got the sharpest ears in town.
I go. Here to ask, or...
I'm not taking any passengers.
Greetings.
Wearing armor all day.
In every age, hence, pawns are not to mention. They are skilled combatants. 'Tis clear their concept of life.
This ox cart. I'll need to see some coin before I let you off.
I'm barely scraping by.
They'll wish they'd helped when all I served.
This isn't much to go on.
Ready?
Time to get to work.
Would that I could spend.
No sense travelling when I'm happiest
Who
here.
to talk with first?
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but I find these former Arisen rather fascinating. Though they are Arisen no longer, it seems they still retain special powers. I wonder if they were possessed of steadfast wills of their own.
I'm going to go exploring.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Same as the one afore.
I'm ready to revisit.
Apologies, but I can't. I'm not taking any passenger. I'll not take that from you. Apologies, but I can't.
I must burn. If you don't mind.
An ox cart ought to make...
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Some battles simply come
on! Out of the car, all of you.
Onyx! You can do better than that!
You should be.
more fight in you than that!
Before it is too late.
Think you can run? Perhaps triumph by the horns.
I'll be your team, should your party lack the bite. Such is the warrior.
Some of us get I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the...
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
A group of they call themselves the Coral Snakes, and they are no common thieves. They are organized and deadly efficient. And worse still, they are without scruples. They have been killing and stealing in equal measure. Devils, the lot of them. What say you? Would you lend your aid in catch? Many thanks, sir. You all begin by scouring for their hideout. Mayhap you could learn aught by speaking with some survivors of the raids.
Best not be bothering me.
You want something?
If we are to live...
Pray, keep your voice...
I'm starving, I am.
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters. Many of our sitters, yet so boundless as was she.
Over here, if you please.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look. Ah, now here's a surprise. Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
There's been more trouble, as if we needed it. Happened right near here, too. I'd bet my left boot 'twas those coral snakes behind it. Nowhere's safe anymore. Seems they've slipped past this checkpoint and gone right into Batal. Would they put all that effort into honest work like the rest of us? If someone doesn't put a stop to them anon, we'll all be sorry. A city can't function without a steady supply of goods, and fewer carts are making the journey. They say you should be thankful for your life, but simply being alive isn't the same as living, eh? The trouble happened due south of here. 'Twill be...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes.
The coral snakes were seen twixt Batal and the rest. If we scan the area, we might find a clue to their hideout.
Follow me. I shall guide you to the location. How about that? Without angering it.
The coral snakes were seen twixt Batal and the rest. If we scour the area, we might find a clue to their hideout. Allow me to show you the way. There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift. More snakes were seen twixt Batal and the west. If we scour the area, we might find a clue to their hideout. We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the original.
You are. I suppose we might as well gather what we can. One can see well into the distance from here.
The scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold.
Are you all right?
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Over here, if you would.
I don't want to think anymore.
Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me? The coral snakes were seen twixt Batal and the rest town. If we scour the area, we might find a clue to their hideout. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
continues. Splendid.
I shan't let them harm you.
Efficiency at its best.
Once more!
There, Master! Knackers!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Pray, follow me.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to First and foremost, we want to knock it off balance. It will prove a much easier target when lying prone. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory. The lead long foe is drawn to light. Not to extinguish our lanterns. Best we summon it unwittingly. Let us best be. You will incessantly resist. How might I be obeyed? No miracle will bring us victory. We ought to withdraw in a
prison.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Phantasm sighted!
We have no means of experiencing our enemy's weakness.
I see it. Here and now. Fighters will remain level-headed.
Over here, if you please. Battle is best avoided here.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. I will protect
you. Not right now!
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
I'm in no need of a rest as yet, Master.
First blood's always the sweet.
You all right?
Halt, I say!
Who? Fight.
I'll have you!
Pursuing yon bandit may well lead us to the fiend's hideout. Come, Master, there is not a moment to lose. We've arrived, just as planned.
Now then, which way?
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution.
Oi! Have you lost it? A child was hurt during today's raid. We don't hurt children. That's the rule. Don't tell me you forgot.
Sorry. Must have slipped my mind.
It's like that, is it? Huh? That what you gonna tell Lenzo? He says we don't hurt kids. So you better...
Hold it! Who's this, then?
We've got an intruder. I'll go warn Lenzo.
Coming here was the last mistake you'll ever make, cuz.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against...
Son of a...
Fall back, and I'll keep you with my badges. Wait a minute.
Get back here.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Those flames. Arrows would be a glad find. If any among our numbers wielded a bow.
They are hardly a burden on our packs.
When I get my hands on you, you're in for a face.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
going, eh? Get back here. Where do you think you're going?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Wait a minute. I'm not.
No.
Am I going to make it?
Come on, this way. I need to get you out of here before things get bloody. That's what Lenzo said to do, if we ever got raided. So come on, you lot. We're going to go see him. He'll keep us all safe. I'm sure of that. They're already here. Run for it.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Words worth hearing.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Over here, if you would.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. We shall accompany you now. Those coral snakes must pay for their crimes. We shall join you and aid your efforts however we can.
Give no quarter.
This appears to be the coral snake's hideout.
Be ready. Our foes are armed. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Prepare yourself. Well fought, Arisen. We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
Outstanding. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
You should be. Come on, put up a fight. Where do you think you're going, eh?
Go on, run. I enjoy the chase.
This one's shaking. Look at Pumpkin!
Run out.
Come on, have at it. Get back here.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Over here, if you please. The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Over here, if you would. Tis of intricate construction, this place. We shall have to examine each area thoroughly.
We mustn't lead the Arisen astray. Let us be mindful of our surroundings.
Over here, if you please. Yon ox cart is broken beyond repair. The work of goblins, mayhap?
Careful now.
How's this? You keep
down
your
your arms.
life, and I take the rest.
Very well. I shall return. At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. Indeed, you are correct.
What's this all about?
You would have us press on without delay? By your will, Arisen.
That was hard won.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Let me get that. Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic. Now that is a surprise.
Right there.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor.
By your command, Arisen.
Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
The good meal makes one appreciate those 'tis shared with.
Indeed. Here's hoping this remains our usual fare. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Now then, which way? Let us examine each path carefully before we decide. The structure of this place eludes me yet. It is quite confounding.
We mustn't lead the Arisen astray. Let us be mindful of our surroundings.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
time, lad. We'll have to scarper.
Come in, Lanzo!
But before I forget, here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. Tisn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shall be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lanzo? Why?
A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader escaped, but I very much doubt the coral snakes will be using this hideout again. We'll interrogate the lad and see what he knows. Mayhap he can tell us aught of the leader's whereabouts. The coral snakes are still an enigma. Mayhap the lad can tell us more.
'Twas painful to behold how callously the leader treated that young man. He shed him like an old boot.
A cheerless outcome for all involved. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
stand with him. That's it. I've had enough.
Not too bad to scarp up.
That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
This isn't much to go on.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
It is all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. I have a message for you. Sir Manella would speak with you in the Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Hoy! Looking to... No need to overthink it. You can... Well, got any findings to share? Many thanks.
Interested in my wares? But the sea's strange of late.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can... Change it on a whim. Pleasure doing business.
Quickly now! Our master beckons!
I am well aware of the particulars.
Heavens have mercy! Heavens have mercy!
This cannot be allowed. Some battles simply can't.
What a right mess I'm in.
Is there naught I could have done?
I've got to focus.
Go on, have a look.
Always hoped I'd meet a kinder end. I ought to turn in for the night.
Hoy! Looking to no need to overthink it. You could... Change it on a whim. Pleasure doing business.
Can't remember the last time I had a...
Have a look.
Days like... Come now! Don't you...
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I... can keep the inn open. It's tough, do come again. The world's changing. Notch do come again. Well met, sir.
Well met. Have you seen the event bear's grand title? Her Majesty's Grace is a son.
Well met.
This sits funny with me, truth be told.
Oh dear. What do I do? Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Well met. That's enough. I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Always another errand to see.
Looking for aught in particular. What was it I had to do?
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Well met. The sun's too bright for these poor eyes. Well, the sunshine.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
You are worried.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. My services don't come
Keep mind. You're welcome.
Not buying? That's...
Just tell me what you need, and... I'll see it done. Got some work for me? You're welcome.
Interested in my wares?
Looking for aught in particular?
I shall do as you say. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, we might be able to slip into the forbidden magic research lab. Up through the rear entrance. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
How might I be of service?
To share this.
Go on, have a look.
Bed calls. Have a sharp resist.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
You have my support.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Now I've lost the thread of my thoughts.
I can proceed no further.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle. And
We shall await you here, Master.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity? Or just have a laugh? Or not suffer either? Piss off.
Ort's got the whelp's tongue, as per usual. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling secrets. The leader of the coral snakes left him for dead, didn't he? Not sure what's keeping him quiet, but 'twould only be to his benefit.
Oi, enough.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Just piss off.
'Tis good to be reunited. A well-organized pack is my special.
I knew more of this world.
Where's my replacements in for a boot up the arse?
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phaesus insists we shall succeed, and yet... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No. Never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phaesus even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! You've not heard of them. It is a requisite component of the godsway, which is formed when the souls of Arisen and Dragon are combined. Naturally, such crystals can only be obtained through the slaying of drakes and their ilk. Yet I am doubtful that Lord Phaesus would lend me his forces when the ritual is so close. We've few enough hands as 'tis. Oh, don't be ridiculous. But Lord Phasus is satisfied with the God's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you... Now, as I've said, Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving 2 of my problems, then. You've returned. Have you obtained any Worm's life crystals? Then I wish you good fortune.
Some of it they complain about, but I train every day.
Would that I knew more of this world's structure. At last, the puzzle begins to take shape.
Some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll.
Begging your pardon, sir, but...
Alone at times.
The God's way.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duties.
I might make it look easy, but only from experience.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again. Yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
That's winches on all sides.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can...
We must rest, though the sun is... Though our foes were familiar.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. A new day, a new perspective.
Ah, yes. You're the one. I've been questioning Hugo, the bandit we took. The lad's been sent back to his cell. I seem to recall that he recognized you.
The world's changing. Not sure how much... much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough. But complaining won't do any good. Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
We shall remain here.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome.
Indeed. We are well. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Seize the rogue the
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Got to make a list of the colours I'm running low on.
Oh, today's halls are plenty. I'm dead on my feet. But I've much to do yet.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, Pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
This looks as good a place as any.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing. Have you located the rogue?
Please have mercy. So that's our brigand, eh? No!
Your Majesty, how could this have happened? We must staunch the bleed. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
The Empress is fallen. How can this be?
Such a dreadful thing.
To think, even with the Arisen, the events of this day threaten to sour Renee. Now is not the time. Someone must answer for this, and as the plan to entrap Her Majesty's assailant was of your design, Sir Manella, I would have it be you. Oh, Empress, would that you were still with us.
The Empress is gone. What are we to do without her? What am I to do? The Empress and I knew each other since we were children. We were close. Close as sisters, I should like to think. Yet for all that, I could not protect her. I failed her when she needed me most. I suppose I shall be sent to Volcanic Island as penance for my failure. I almost feel I deserve it. Yet I would remain in this place as long as I am able, that I might serve some semblance of my duty, and that I might remember Her Majesty for all that she was, and dwell upon the myriad memories we shared here. I have been abandoned.
Oh, Empress.
trained for this. Starved. Wonder what's...
That's enough toil for one day,
Some of us get
methinks.
complacent.
Then
I train every day.
I'm in fine.
I'll stay here with it.
By your command, Arisen.
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
We forget.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
So you're the world. Go on, then. I don't see that if he was only being used. Of course, that's not to say he ought to be released.
I ain't interested in... What's gone wrong with the world? Oh, not the cow so easily. This is enough to break any man's spirit, this. Take that!
You have my protection.
I ain't interested in... I swear I'll make him pay. My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes, gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did it, and I don't believe for a moment that... That's why I did, and I don't believe for a moment...
I'm a tad preoccupied just then. You looking to end?
skip another patrol.
And I don't believe for a moment.
It's a familiar face. I can't thank you enough, cuz. That scuffle you started gave me the perfect chance to get the job done. Of course, they got me in the end, but there are plenty of folk raising a toast to the Empress's demise as we speak. You want my story, do you? What is it, cuz? Come to... Coin's a fine thing. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail. Reckon ye must suppose no longer I got this job. If you want to know who I'd...
That'll teach ye to cross me! Ugh.
Oh!
I'll not have you in...
Some skills can only be honed on the battlefield. find something.
That's why I did the thing, and I don't believe for a moment that That's why, and I don't believe for a moment. That's why, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo...
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Aye. Oh, you want the bandit? Aye. Being head jailer has its... Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well, but you might have to be patient.
Who are you supposed to be?
No, there's no need to fret.